Welcome back to Echotolot plays the LemmingsForums level design contest number 11 levels, and we are on to rule number 2. Only one of everything per skill. We have a level by Colorful Arty, Lego My Lemmings, 10 lemmings, 9 to be saved, and let's go. So, this is deadly as I recall. It's also Arty's Lego tile set, which looks very nice. This is steel. Seems to be made for a miner. Also probably the basher to use here. I can see a little, well, let's say combo you must probably do there. So that leaves the digger for this part. Let's climb up here and use it. Yes, the crowd will go on and he will be able to climb over these Lego tiles. He will start bashing and build over the exit. These are also black Lego tiles. Maybe the background could be a little bit brighter to make these black Lego tiles a little bit more visible, but maybe it's just the current lighting in my room that made them, well, not invisible. They are visible for me, but it could be a little bit more visible. Make him a blocker. Does he block? No. This is too steep. Start him mining. Make him a blocker. Make him a basher. Yes, this seems to work very nicely. We cancel the basher with a walker. And that should only the blocker lost. Yes, we saved the required amount. Save the replay. Yes, this was a very nice level. Not too hard, but has nice tricks in it. Using the digger to free the crowd and also to move on down here and this little combo. Also, the tile set is very nice. And next level, Heaven and Earth by Crane. Using the fire tile set. 2 lemmings, we got to save 3. Also, what I forgot to mention, the music on Colorful Arty's level was very fitting for the Lego tile set. Nearly forgot about that. So, what we got here? 2 lemmings, 1 cloner, have to save everybody. Let's take the dumb approach. No, that would have been too easy. Also, we only got 1 minute to do this. Let's try it different way. He must turn, and I think I need the walker at another place. I see you can probably bash through here, but the basher has to turn, so let's do this. Make a cloner there. Make him climb. But I don't think the timer is enough. Yes, no way. We only didn't use that digger there. Also, we didn't make use of the blocker. We have to use a basher here. Even if we clone a miner here, well, first we don't get a miner to this point. And even if we clone him, this is not enough, so the basher has to go here. Here we can use the digger or the miner. So, by making him dig here, this will take too long, and we have to use the walker here, I assume. There's no way to turn him around. So why not make the floater do all the work? Make him a miner, and he needs to turn. Maybe this will work. And also I want to make it as fast as possible. With the next swing I want to free the blocker and he shall drop into the tunnel. So I make him a climb and he can already prepare the pass. Make him a floater. Clone him, bash through here. We have the walker for this lemming, and now I pray that this will be enough time for this lemming. Oh. I will save the replay. 2, 1. No! Wait. Maybe we can make it. I didn't make him a miner at the very start. Let's start this again. Oh, we have to wait one more swing. If this is the solution, I will probably make a proposal to give this level, let's say, 5 seconds more. 5 seconds will be enough, otherwise this solution is a little bit too precise on the time limit. I can see why the time limit is there, because it blocks the back route with the digger. So a time limit makes very much sense here. Let's hope that this saves. Yes, white, exactly. This is a very nice level, don't get me wrong, but I will give it 5 more seconds, or even 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds, as this will be enough to make the start more forgiving, that you have to do it exactly under the hedge and punish intended solutions, if this is the intended solution, that are just a few pixels off at the start. I can see the time limit makes very much sense here, as it blocks the other backward, but yes. So, next level. Oh, we are already on rule number 3. Well, I just started the video, so let's cover rule 3 as well. Hellfire Peaks by Colorful Arty. This level was also updated 2 times. Let's take the first guess and make a blocker here. We have to get them out, and without any builders in this rule, it will be nearly impossible to get up there, so I see a little nudge here for climber. So bash through here. Now onto this construct. I see this should be a builder substitute, as it seems. We have to use 2 miners here, I assume. He mentioned that he cut it out a few skills to be let the level be more, well, I say straightened to one solution, as Crane found a solution which uses a lot less skills. So maybe we can do this part with only 1 miner. We have to use a blocker here anyway, as I will probably mine here and then mine here. So why not make a miner here, block and mine down here? We have to use a basher up here, most likely, and how to get to the exit? We have a little turnaround point here. Maybe dig. So only one digger left. For this pass, if we can come this way, we have to bash here, which leaves us with 2 bashers. When we block here, we need to free the blocker to make the pass for the other lemmings, so that's 3 bashers. So we use 2 miners, 1 blocker here, and I see a little nudge there, so 1 blocker here. That leaves us with a digger and a basher. We must make a stair here. This way won't work, so this way maybe. Alright, made my plan. The second climber must come when he's roughly there, so make a save state here. Also, as we make this little thingy, he must drop exactly onto this ledge. This way this doesn't destroy the upper pixel of this thing. Go back here. Ah, that leaves a pixel down here. Must not have this. So this is 1 pixel farther back. No, you shall not be freed. No. Better. Ooh, this is pixel precise. They will just fall onto this ledge. Maybe my proposal will be make this little platform here 2 pixels farther to this side. Or make this a little bit lower. As this is now exactly pixel precise. When it's the solution anyway. I can still be wrong here. Let's make this pass. Make this little ledge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is walkable. Turn around here. Free the blocker. Make him block. Hopefully he will walk up. Yes. Now we bash through the top. Oh, this level and the music is very nice. Also, the level looks very nice with the combination of fire and snow. The exact opposites. And the music is also fitting. Let's make the digger a little bit more forward. And use the digger here. We have the 3 blockers left, as we have to save 47 out of 50. This should work. Let's maybe make this a little bit longer, as this is very precise at the moment. I don't see the exact need for this. Alright, let's nuke the blockers, save the replay. And onto the next level. Ursa Minor, Ursa Major by Guangling. Well, this looks weird. Can lose one lemming. Assume we have to bash through here. And how we get over this? We can climb out of this. So maybe, yes, the digger makes a straight wall here. I assume we can let everybody out. Let's make a climber. Next up, we have to get them out somehow. I see a little path here to the exit. So probably bash through here and they can walk to the exit, but first I need to make a little staircase for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we need them to make another stair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Maybe the crowd is very dense at the moment, so let's wait for a moment where the climber is just ahead of the crowd. Maybe this. So he bashes through here, the crowd gets through before he destroys the little ramp here. Maybe turn into a blocker as the crowd is just standing now on top of the blocker and will pass through. Yes, this works. Saves the replay. Well, that was a weird level. Maybe this meant to represent a certain symbol, maybe of a, I have no idea, football club or something, but I don't get the reference right now. Well, but this was pretty straightforward, as you have to use the digger here, otherwise there's no way to get the crowd across or to climb out. I must say I like the temple a lot more, the Rule 1 temple from Guangling. This is my level, I will cover this in an extra video. So, last up we have an originally Super Lemony entry by Sensendorf, but I converted it and also him to Neo Lemmings, so I don't have to deal with Super Lemony and constant replay watching all the time. Also, he used a custom tileset which represents a level, I think, from Jill of the Jungle. At least that's what he used last time, as he made some levels. So let's jump into this. Also, this has a custom music track. Let's see, we have a crowd here and a crowd here. No builders. The exit is this, by the way. I solved this level before, as I needed to check if the conversion is correctly, and I noticed that this exit was, at least in the conversion, 1 pixel too high and it won't trigger. So I mined through here at the start. This crowd is contained. Bash through here. Simply I want to get this crowd down here to this crowd. This will be death, so I will use a digger and a basher here. We need a miner here, so I used the climber, bashed under the exit. Gets a crowd. Well, I think I'll let the crowd be for at the moment. Bash through these. Bash through here. Now we need the exploder, as we need to get up here. Another climber going. The basher will stop here and leave this bit intact. Yes. Also, I will send another climber, as we need to prepare this path with miners, and we need a lemming to turn around. He will simply mine to the exit. He turns and makes the ramps for the crowd to get up. Now we use the basher to get them out. That's the level solved. This is a very nice level. I had very much fun solving this. It didn't took me too long, as it's not that hard of a level, but it's very nice. It has a lot of cool tricks in here, and as Sensendorf is just a recent member of the forums, I find this level pretty impressive. I just can't stand Super Lemony that much. One error and you have to watch the whole replay again. I want to do this. All on the fly, without interruptions. Also pixel precise aiming with now the new blueprints. Save the replay. So, I've gone through all of the Neo-Lemmings entries. Well, let's take a quick look over all of the levels again. Bullet White's level, I don't know if this is a backroad, as I don't really know if the glider is a red herring or is part of the intended solution. It seems too expensive to get. It's definitely the hardest of the levels, and it was very entertaining for me, as I like long, harder levels. Wasn't too hard, but if the glider is intended and you have to get it, this will get a lot harder, and probably too hard for a contest, as I spent some time getting it to work with the glider, and yes, it simply didn't work. The Wishing Well was pretty hard backroaded. I assume Crane will update this level. This seems like a nice level, but yes, the actual solution has to be forced a little bit harder. The Future Temple I enjoyed also very much. The trick with the bottom is very good. The traps aren't implemented as I originally intended it with the top part, so they are a little bit harder to recognize, but it's alright, as he used the trap parts at the top and the bottom, and Colorful Artie even spotted them in the video before he walked into them. Yes, my level I will cover later, and I already talked about these 2 updates I made to this with the extra buttons to block a few backroads, as I want to force to build over the German again, the 4 gaps at the bottom. Rule number 2, we have the Lego level from Colorful Artie, which was also a very short, nice level, not too hard, with 1-2 nice tricks. Heaven and Earth, also a very good level. It will be very hard to road here, but I will give it 2, maybe 5 seconds. The route with the digger at the top, which I assume is a backward for this level, has to be blocked with a timer. But also, if the intended way just works with the last frame, I would give it 1 or 2 more seconds. But otherwise, very good level. Also, all of the custom music was very fitting. Next up, we have another colorful arty level. The Hellfire Peaks. I like this one also very much. It was a little bit longer. I took my time with it. It probably don't need the 8 minutes or so I use. But apart from that one part, which is a little bit too precise for no exact reason, it has quite a lot of good tricks, and so I like this very much. The Ursa Minor, Ursa Major level. Well, you have to see where the skill when there is no other way this can be solved. But I find this a little bit weird. Maybe I don't get the reference, and this logos should represent something I don't get. Maybe I don't know where Gronkling is from. I assume the USA, but maybe it should represent a sports team or something. And I simply don't recognize it. Well, my level. Well, let's take a quick look over the landscape. So the other one of my levels was an indoor steel type level. And I wanted to be this mostly outdoors. It should represent a Harkonnen attack on a 3D space. I tried to represent a carry-all transporter with these tiles, with little, well, hover thingies down here and a fire engine. Landing the lemmings on a starport here. Try to represent a fire turret here and a construction yard. And you have to get into the command central. I want to force the lemmings in a dense crowd, so every teleporter has to be used, and you will end up in the 4 corners here. And the 3 corners are guarded by traps, which have to be disarmed by the disarmer, so the disarmer has to enter and disable all 3 traps before the crowd actually goes into the teleporters. That's the basic idea, I won't say anything more. And yes, the track is also from Emperor Battle for Dune. So, the last level was the Bird Knight by Zinzendorf. I found this level very, very good. The only thing, I don't really want to deal that much with Super Lemony anymore, as I think levels should focus on the puzzle, not exactly getting the execution right. So, with all these replay watching, and I think bomber timing is out by now, that's a very good thing. But the level itself is very, very good. Has a nice music, has a nice tile set. Maybe the exit is a little bit hard to recognize, but otherwise very good levels. So, next up I will be covering the Lix levels, and have a nice day.